The band. Yeah. Let's go. Money talking over here. I don't understand the broke. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on front street, so they cannot put me on blast. Did a beat, came home, turned the trap to a podcast. The best damn podcast. You already know what it is. The best damn podcast. This is what we do. The best damn podcast. Let's go. Okay. We the greatest. Tell them haters, take haters. Never switch up on your homies for the latest. Keep calling us toxic. Screaming out. Now watch that.
Yo, I don't know why that shit commit to double like that, man. I mean, shit, hold on, man. I don't even know. That's like the second time. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I don't know why it's doubling. Hold on a second. Like, that shit's just. Let me see. Let me know if this audio is doubled.
Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the broadband boom. Yeah. Let's go. Money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on front street, so they cannot put me on blast. No. Did a beat, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast. You already know what it is. The best damn podcast. This is what we do. The best damn podcast. Let's go. The best damn podcast. We the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Yes. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation. Don't do that over here. Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat. Next year 720. The best damn podcast. J-Dub. The best damn podcast. Neff. The best damn podcast. And MM2K. The best damn podcast. Let's go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the broadband boom. Yeah. Let's go. Money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on front street, so they cannot put me on blast. No. Did a beat, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast. You already know what it is. The best damn podcast. This is what we do. The best damn podcast. Let's go. The best damn podcast. We the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Yes. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation. Don't do that over here. Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat. Next year 720. The best damn podcast. J-Dub. The best damn podcast. Neff. The best damn podcast. And MM2K. The best damn podcast. Let's go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the broadband boom. Yeah. Let's go. Money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on front street, so they cannot put me on blast. No. Did a beat, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast. You already know what it is. The best damn podcast. This is what we do. The best damn podcast. Let's go. The best damn podcast. We the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation.
do that over here.
Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat.
Next Gen
The
720.
best damn podcast.
J-Dub.
The best damn podcast.
Neff.
The best damn podcast.
And MM2K.
The best damn podcast.
Let's go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the Broadband Boom.
Yeah,
Let's go.
money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on Front Street, so they cannot put me on blast.
No.
Did a bid, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast.
You already know what it is.
The best damn podcast.
This is what we do.
The best damn podcast.
Let's go.
The best damn podcast. We the greatest, we the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation.
do that over here.
Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat.
Next Gen
The best
720.
damn podcast.
J-Dub.
The best damn podcast.
Neff.
The best damn podcast.
And MM2K.
The best damn
Let's
podcast.
go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the Broadband Boom.
Yeah,
Let's go.
money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on Front Street, so they cannot put me on blast.
No.
Did a bid, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast.
You already know what it is.
The best damn podcast.
This is what we do.
The best damn podcast.
Let's go.
The best damn podcast. We the greatest, we the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation.
do that over here.
Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat.
Next Gen
The best
720.
damn podcast.
J-Dub.
The best damn podcast.
Neff.
The best damn podcast.
And MM2K.
The best damn
Let's
podcast.
go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the Broadband Boom.
Yeah,
Let's go.
money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on Front Street, so they cannot put me on blast.
No.
Did a bid, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast.
You already know what it is.
The best damn podcast.
This is what we do.
The best damn podcast.
Let's go.
The best damn podcast. We the greatest, we the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation.
do that over here.
Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat.
Next Gen
The best
720.
damn podcast.
J-Dub.
The best damn podcast.
Neff.
The best damn podcast.
And MM2K.
The best damn podcast.
Let's go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the Broadband Boom.
Yeah,
Let's go.
money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on Front Street, so they cannot put me on blast.
No.
Did a bid, came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast.
You already know what it is.
The best damn podcast.
This is what we do.
The best damn podcast.
Let's go.
The best damn podcast. We the greatest, we the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us.
Yes.
Never switch up on your homies for the latest
We don't
sensation.
do that over here.
Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat.
Next year,
The best
720.
damn podcast.
J-Dub.
The best damn podcast.
Ness.
The best damn podcast.
And MM2K.
The best damn
Let's
podcast.
go. Yes, sir. You are now in tune with the Broadband Bullies.
Yeah,
Let's go.
money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a
That's coming through my mic, but that's why it was doubling. But what's on, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the best damn podcast, period. We got some interesting topics of the day. For today, rather, not of the day, but for today. Like I said, as you guys come in, type the like button. Today's Sunday, right? Jesus! Type the like button. Put it in the chat, you know what I mean? We're going to shout you out and start with the latest show. I think some people may have won that some of those giveaways too yesterday. We're going to talk about it until we hop back in this Discord. We get this damn thing started. We are live.
Jesus!
Fighting? What? Jesus Christ. Niggas, no fighting?
No, sweet chariot.
Yeah, no fighting.
Come to cozy home to the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back, Z. Good to see you, brother.
Good, brother. Man.
Oh, man. As you guys come in, like, text in the chat, we're going to shout you out. Neff or create, not Neff, I'm sorry, Neff or a post, you got to get that. Jade up on the cell phone, on a BlackBerry.
Yeah. Doing a two-way.
Shout out to Mario Heat, Jerry Petty, Phillipson, Marcus Moore, None of Your Business,
Ain't none of your business.
Travis Godley, 706 Gamer, that's Noah, SS9 Vegeta, Heat Stevens, Anel Muick, who else we got here? We got Phillipson 22, Ray Slam, Panda Mark, Classic 153, Spider X8, so the 8th, Travis Godley, Flippin, Archie Breeze, and the finest, Mario Heat again, King Reaper 74G, Vidali.
Vidali, what's up, boy? Hey, Vidali, yeah, that's Vidali. Vidali's my boy, yeah. Hey, Vidali, if you ain't working today, I want to try to do that thing, man, for the Fire Stick, but that's you. Promote that too, though. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we got the Real Colito, Viewmaster 617, Brandsville Teddy. Wait, Teddy Pan, grocery store of the day. One day. Rate the Emperor with the $2. Shout out to Z and the panel, and shout out to Post with the intro.
Yeah, we'll have a new intro soon.
Shout out to Overdone Memes, always making us the memes. Phantom Cracking, A. Joe Hansel. Parker with the 199. You still want those 1,000 bits, Z?
Yes, sir.
Send Yoda to my team.
All right, well, yeah. Well, I'll be live on Twitch in a minute. I told you that yesterday, big fella. The price might have went up, man. But I'm sorry. We'll talk about that. Yeah.
My Legendary 27, Jordan Dog 93, Baron Buster, we'll just not call him that. AP the Shooter, John Cloido, Wholesale 22, Boycott Activision, interesting stance. Predator Kingdom, AP the Shooter again, Cake Batter. Who else we got? We got Ablaze, Miss Freeze, Adrian Pina, let's see, Malfriend, and Ashton Mueller. Let's see, Two Die, AP the Shooter. This grocery store Z got the monster and took our money. Grocery store.
Hey, what happened? Pardon me?
This grocery store Z got the monsters and took
No,
our
I didn't,
money.
man.
Grocery
Listen. I meet everybody out the chat. Like, I met your drinky ass out the chat. Hey, Harpo, I met your janky ass out the chat. I met those guys out the chat also, brother. You know what I mean? Shit.
8087 asking where is J-Dub? We got Viewmaster, we got White Buster, and Revengers 2015, and I Paint Houses.
We good. I'm here. J-Dub is here.
We here, brother.
J-Dub is in the building. You know what I mean? Hide your wives and hide your children. You about to make it happen.
On Ghost of New Orleans, shout out to him.
Ghost of New Orleans, man. We got a few topics of the day. It's been a very, very interesting week. So, hold on, let me put this last part. I'm going to get my screen up on the screen. Hold on.
Oh, we got Pumpkin Queen, too.
Nice. What's up, Pumpkin Queen? Shout out to you. Hey, Pumpkin, I need that Amazon Prime subscription that ran out, baby girl. I need that if you could. You'd be so kind. Let me get a chance. Hold on one second. Speaking of that, man, yo, we was on, man, Twitch yesterday. Man, I'm telling you, on the Twitch stream, we was up there bugging. Hours. That goddamn, what's that, Generation Zero? I love that game. My God. Noah finally picked a decent game. Noah had you spend your motherfucking rhythm. Yo, Z, you gotta get this game as co-op. And them just be straight trash. But that Generation Zero, I ain't know nothing about it. It's just, when did they come out? Let's just slid it on my radar.
Yeah,
that came out last year. Is that Microsoft E3?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I think it's new. It's new. It came out in March. No, I could be wrong. You know what? I think I'm wrong.
No, yeah, it's an old game. I've been having it on PC for over a year.
Yeah, but
Chris Steele with the $199. And where's Chris Steele?
Oh shit.
I don't know. That was a super chat.
Chris, where's Chris? What's that?
Yeah, that was Chris.
Oh, what's up, Chris? Detroit in the house. Yeah. You know what? It's I know it's on the Xbox and PlayStation. Right now, I think might be the last day on Xbox. I think it's $17 or something for the Island Pack. But that's another game. Like I said, they just screams crossplay. They said they got another game called The Hunt or something. They're supposed to be crossplay. I don't even know what the hell The Hunt is. Crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation and shit, man. I mean, let me bring.
Yeah, that game is going on sale though.
How much is it? Like 30, 40 bucks? I never even seen it. I check it out after the show.
It's I think it's
Hunt Showdown. I've been having that for damn near 2 years too on PC.
The
Vegeta 90 with the $5. God damn! Or you didn't even chart higher than a game rated at a 55.
God damn!
Go right now. Shit about to go left. Pardon me. We got here. Let me see. Display capture. We in here. Bam.
Post up said he ain't gonna let it happen. It ain't gonna be no RIP Xbox
man,
podcast.
You may not have no choice in the matter.
He came ready today.
He said you may not have no choice in the matter. Let me bring this back on my screen. Bam. All right, what we got going here? Oh, we got here. All right, can you guys see it on your screen?
Yes, sir. Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh,
we're at Summer Game.
Well, can they hear me? Make sure to unmute my mic in the chat. Can they hear me? Yeah, I'm unmuted. I'm sorry.
You should be able to hear you.
Because it was coming through twice. I got to fix it. You know, sometimes Streamblast and you don't touch nothing. Come back, some shit be settings be different. They said my audio was looping. So what we got on the screen here? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I think we're a little ahead of the slideshow, though.
You're a little ahead? That's the first thing I seen when I popped in. Let me skip.
No, you're like way down.
Oh, let me.
You go up to like number 3 or something.
God damn.
Go up to 2, brother. Go up to 2, brother.
Bro, that's the first.
Oh,
hey. Z be like brother man from the 5th floor. God damn.
$5 though. Intermission. Mr. Payne was actually making the shot. Found out Parker is big for nothing. Grocery store. And post up. Get a $5 discount every month from his Xbox for Black's job. God damn.
All right. But that's the first thing. Maybe because you fixed it. That's why. That's the first thing I seen when he presented it to me. With that AP, the shooter went and broke post jaw. Can you see it now?
Post broke their jaw. God damn, that was a hell of a game last night.
Oh yeah, that Post dropped like 30 last night with them cheap ass sneakers on. Post is at that bitch with some black dress socks on, yo. Literally. I said, Post, go buy you some sneakers. How much money you got? I got like 70,000 VC. If you don't go buy some goddamn clothes, bro.
You said he dropped like 85 with some Stacy.
Yeah, that nigga had the shack, not the old school shacks, the pump, the shacks from Walmart. If you gonna take this shit off, bro.
Hold on, we have some strife. Elijah Parker with the $199. AP is trash and off my tee.
Damn!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yo, listen, man. The chat, like, what the hell's going on? I be telling y'all motherfuckers, y'all got to come on to Twitch it's gonna be a whole different argument.
Facts.
Only on Twitter.
Facts.
But listen, say this one thing we start the show.
AP requested for a bench warmer.
Hey yo,
bench warmer seat instead of being on Parker's
I'm
starting
gonna
lineup.
say this right before you start the show. On Twitch, we only get the exclusive story how Jesus delivered Parker from the coronavirus. Parker said he woke up in the same wall with a white sheet on him and a whole bunch of coal in his eyes. He said he knew he was a goner. Parker said he knew he was a goner when he got the defibrillator. Break back up. Parker said he woke up with a white sheet on him.
And they said Post Up had them white church socks on.
Yeah, some dress socks on.
He woke up in the middle of Turkey, the country and shit.
Oh shit!
So I can't see what we got going on the screen now. What's this?
Alrighty, so we got true Xbox fans. Why does PC get more support than consoles? Getting Flight Simulator, getting Gears Tactics first, and Phil Spencer's response is, the Xbox is simply less valuable. And we got the solid Post Up here making a future prediction. You know, he's about to lie down, whatever he says.
Yeah,
It's time to go to sleep.
Motherfucking ass. About these motherfucking slides and this motherfucking show. Why you gotta put me on the show like that every time?
We processing your requests, Post Up. It got to go through production.
A little bit faster.
Hey, Post, the check cleared. The check cleared.
The check cleared. Okay.
Even his brain don't agree with him.
Oh shit. He said, "Ha ha! What an idiot! God damn!"
You know what? I promise you, we're gonna sit down and do these shows together, set them up together. If you put one more motherfucking slide on this show about me, it's on, player. We're gonna have an issue.
Elijah Parker with the $1.99. Corona ain't got shit on me.
Yeah, poor damn
shit.
Jesus delivered him from that shit. You said, what an idiot. Xbox Series, classic. Said, what an idiot. Oh, so we got what else is the video right here? Oh, what's it saying? It's a cell phone.
It's a cell phone, so that'll be a sponsor of the day.
Shit.
If you want to go ahead and play the clip, get your mics on.
Oh shit.
Lie, I was gonna make a sequel to that tweet, and I was gonna actually have some like food sizzling on a pan, like on this shit. But I'm like, nah, I don't even want to mess my shit up. I might fuck it up. I don't want to mess up my Xbox. This joke.
So you say, hold on. Now you say we're wrong, but go ahead.
Everybody's wrong.
wrong.
Well,
Everybody
wrong,
is
brother. Here.
wrong. Everyone is wrong about. I don't know if you guys seen Meta's comments. I talked to Meta. He was on a roundtable yesterday, but we was talking for hours after the round, and I actually got that man to be like, "Damn it, you're right," because we put our heads together. I'm the type of gamer to listen to everybody. I listen to y'all. I watch y'all religiously, right? I'm supposed to be a pony. You know what I'm saying? I don't come up in here slandering nobody. I might say my thoughts, but I ain't never disrespecting nobody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with y'all. You know, I fucks with anybody who talking at least some kind of realness. You know what I'm saying? No matter how wrong you or right I think you are. like opinion is opinion. I accept all opinions. You know what I'm saying? But I think I figured this shit the fuck out. The only way any of this shit makes sense. And nobody has been able to refute this thought yet. Not even fucking Meta. And it has nothing. It has a lot. It's okay if you look at everything that was said, right? Mm-hmm. Like how they're gonna get their technologies together, the Azure this or the lenses and the chips, the superconductors and all that. Let me ask y'all a question. Because, like, you guys got to understand. Remember, they said that the Xbox guys and the PlayStation guys were taken to this news by surprise, right?
Yeah.
Both sides, right? And then if you look at the two people shaking hands, it's not Phil Spencer and Shuhei Yoshida. It's the Arabian nigga and that one Asian that was named Toyota Camry and whatever dude name is. You know what I'm saying? The boss.
That's Thrash's tactic is to get this show taken down. So you talking crazy.
Oh, my bad. I didn't say nothing.
Racial empathies.
Yeah, they might be Toyota Camry. I don't know how to pronounce it, but what I'm just saying, it's though you had the two bosses of those two companies. Yeah, the two head honchos were the ones that were talking. Mm-hmm. And with this, you guys got to understand, if those two people are talking, it's about money. Mm-hmm. And I ask you guys, let me see if y'all know, what is the one thing they have in common that they fail at? Do any of y'all know this?
Damn.
That they failed at in the past, or are you talking about currently?
Now, currently, everything. What are the two things they haven't? Like Sony isn't
player.
failing in the console gaming
What are
space.
you talking about?
Microsoft isn't failing in the Azure shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are they failing at?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. So y'all messing with a genius.
Oh shit!
You talking about phones or something?
No, they're missing
Phones.
out. They're missing out on like the whole mobile thing because neither one of them have the infrastructure of the mobile.
Phones.
So they're
Right.
both
You got
missing out on it.
Samsung. You got Samsung and Apple running the phone game. What is the streaming shit about? Phones. What is the 2 billion thing about? Phones.
Yeah.
So what they, I mean, listen to what they said. They're making superconductors, they're making lenses, they putting the AI together, they're doing all this. What all uses that? Phones. Both of them are into phones. I mean, the AI is like the Siri. You know what I'm saying? They both have failed in the phone.
Oh man. Thrash me on some other shit sometime, man. Thrash me, my man. I ain't gonna thrash me on some straight other shit sometime, man, with them goddamn phones and him dealing with the alchemy. And him dealing with alchemy.
Yeah, exactly. Signing contracts for chemicals and shit.
That's straight tripping sometime, man. My motherfucker.
That's the hobby. Big up to Thrash, man.
Hey, Hollow Mako with the 17 with the 20 sec. I brought Predator. It's quite fun.
Nah. Who the Hollow Mako? You big? They got them dog shit. They ain't gonna hold you, man.
Yeah, Hollow Mako sounds like the name of a drug and shit. That explains,
man. That shit some trash.
Hey, don't let them hate on your exclusive, brother.
Yeah,
keep going.
That motherfucker, they a straight weed tray. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Hollow Mako version 17. That's a hallucinogen, nigga.
Yeah, for real, man. Hold on, okay. That's just straight motherfucking the weed tray. They dropped the ball with that motherfucker there. What we got here?
Let's see. We got some interesting news. So it looks like Fortnite, a game that's still around, is set to feature a full-length Christopher Nolan film this summer. Now, do you guys think that's like something of the future? Because they did the Travis Scott concert or whatever.
Fortnite to set the host
and you think we might be towards it?
Yes, I do think that. A lot of guys...
more of an interactive format.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people show up. I mean, millions of people showed up to watch that Travis Scott concert, and there's been more concerts after that. I think, guys, this is the future of interactivity, different media inside of games. You can actually go and watch, whether it's movies, concerts, videos, or whatever that they want to do. So it may not be our thing right now, right? It might not be our cup of tea. But man, all my kids were in Fortnite watching that concert, and obviously millions of other people did too. And I thought that would be cool, if it was, if other games try to take advantage of this. I'm
not into Fortnite at all, but I seen someone put a clip on YouTube somewhere that was like a real live concert, especially what's going on.
Yes,
and this pandemic, what's going on with the corona and large crowd. Like, that shit was dope. That's crazy. Just how big, I'm talking about how gaming it used to be this little niche, I guess, for nerds, and how who ever thought that gaming would surpass movies and music? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they have, they have totally eclipsed the movie and the music industry. Like, it's in more forms like entertainment. Like, gaming is here. That's why I don't go with the bull with Microsoft wanted to get out of gaming. What the fuck are you talking about? Just dropped $2 billion on goddamn Minecraft. They bought all this shit, the hypocrisy engine, Tesla's equation. The theory of a body in motion tends to stay in motion, all this type of shit. Like, bro, they own so much shit around gaming.
Interesting enough, Netflix says their biggest competitor isn't a Hulu or Disney Plus or anything. They said their biggest competitor, believe it or not, is Fortnite before they even started doing this stuff. That's what these kids and everyone spend their time on. But we got a big alabaster with the $10. Dang, you finally hit 16K plus subs.
I did?
Yes,
congrats.
There might be some Russian bots, man. I don't know how many goddamn subscribers I got.
I think we're on the precipice of
on the what?
Studios. Precipice of
on the
these movie studios. You know what?
On the biscuit. What are you saying?
On the precipice.
On the fish stick.
Jesus! of these movie studios, I think they never had a conversation about this. About them releasing their content digitally. About when movies release, they're being released online as well. And I think this type of situation is going to push that agenda forward, because if we have another issue like this in terms of where people are not going to theaters, you have to have a backbone there to where you can still get your content out there and still make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to, I think right now, movie studios are probably maybe work with Netflix, Amazon, or whoever, because I know Amazon already got a platform where you're able to purchase movies that just released at the theater now.
Also, can I actually talk about that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Amazon, right? You said it's factual, but they also just bought out AMC. They just bought out AMC theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, they did? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Digital platforms are coming on the movie side where you're going to be able to access day one movies that will be at the theater right from the comfort of your own home. It got to go there.
We all getting the Amazon chip in our neck, man. They done took it. Yeah. God damn.
Amazon.
Yo, they ain't gonna lie, man. If you talking about one company that came up with this goddamn coronavirus,
facts.
God damn. Real shit, man.
Yeah, we got the clapper with the $2. Neff is having a hard time typing in Tencent in the chat, but I'm not typing in Tencent. I'm typing in Tenet, which is the new Christopher Nolan film. They played the trailer for that film on Fortnite, but this movie that we're showing here on the screen, we don't know what movie this is going to be. It's probably going to be The Dark Knight, but it's not going to be Tenet.
Yeah.
No. Christopher.
That Tenet joint look fire too.
That movie looks amazing, but Christopher Nolan always puts out quality films.
Called what?
Tenet.
Never heard of it.
Tenet. Tenet.
Is it a comic book movie or something?
It's dealing with time.
Oh, okay.
The manipulation of time.
It's cool. It kind of reminds me of what's that movie about curved bullets that made no sense?
Want it?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh.
Alrighty, real quick with the super chat before we move on, but Master Sith 40 with the $2. Great show and panel. Shout out to Master Sith.
What's up, boy?
Speaking about what's not so great, how about the Summer Game Fest? Because I think it's kind of trash so far.
I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get my motherfucking bag. The console war was there you go.
You know what? You know what I want to know? Where's all these motherfuckers that said E3 is not needed?
Yeah.
E3. Where's all these motherfuckers that say? I think Kratos was a proponent of that.
To be fair, E3 is not needed. There's other things out there, so you got to think about it.
You must be kidding me.
No, listen. Look at Inside Xbox, right? That's their E3. Every single episode they have on that.
You know,
I get it. You guys don't hold hands with Phil Spencer and stuff, but I mean, with this, listen, we just got through talking about having full motion videos and concerts and everything in Fortnite. Sony could do something in VR. Microsoft could do something in some other form factor. Honestly, I think at the end of this summer, when we look at it, E3 won't be missed. It won't. There's going to be other digital shows. I don't think. I don't think. No, you don't miss it. You're just ready for them to show you games, and we're going to see that within the next month, right? We're going to see that in July for Xbox.
Later, though,
we're going to see. Yeah, no, I get it with the time frame, but the show itself. I mean, do you really miss it?
Yeah.
Well, think about this. The Unreal 5 engine demo was fucking awesome, right? Like, that looked incredible, whatever. How did they follow up that demo?
Yeah.
Well, they haven't followed up with it yet. They haven't.
No, they did follow up with it. It was an hour-long Borny interview.
Yeah. That's like a segment.
Listen, the other one,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the other one was a
Kratos.
Was a showcase of a demo of Unreal
It's not like this, Kratos.
So it's not like, hey, this show is specifically to do this or to do that. There's just he's having interviews with developers and all kind of other stuff.
Not like this, Kratos. You're damage controlling.
No, it's not damage control. I'm just saying I don't really miss E3. I don't think we need E3.
I miss it because the information will be rolling out much quicker. It'll be much transparent across the board, not only just first party, but third party as well.
Listen.
Hold on. Let me get my shit off.
Go ahead.
Third party ain't said shit about their games. Nothing. Only thing we got was some indie showing from Microsoft, a controller and a logo from Sony, along with a third party engine that they don't even fucking use. We talking about rumors of the PS5 being shown in August, fuck nigga. Where do we do that at? What do they do?
I'm just saying. Listen, all of a sudden, the word transparent has been on the tongue of every Xbox guy ever since Phil Spencer used that word. I just want to know why the fuck was that word prior to Phil Spencer?
I've been using that word.
Stop it.
You to take that stand because Sony ain't been transparent with your ass.
Pardon me.
Stop it. Listen, what does that?
I got Bill here.
Pay the bill. Pay the bill.
Don't save them now. Stop saving this nigga.
Pay the bill,
these movie theaters boycott the movie. Companies, it's a dangerous game. When companies do these movie theaters boycott the movie companies, it's a dangerous game.
Hey, read that shit over again. What happened?
When companies do that, these movie theaters boycott the movie companies, it's a dangerous game.
All right, what the fuck are we talking about?
Re-super chat that.
I think maybe like boycott the theaters, maybe like going straight to digital.
Oh, okay, all right. Who that bill from?
We think
Rob.
Robbie Rob, what's good,
That's
boy?
What it sound like, some Rob shit.
Yeah, Rob must come on after hour. That motherfucker said, what? 2 mosquitoes? 3 mosquitoes.
I think what he could be talking about is the fact that the movie theaters don't want them doing this video on demand shit, and they're still doing it anyway.
No, they don't have a choice. They're still.
Yeah, they gotta make money, man.
What you call social distance.
For example, AMC is a pretty big chain, right?
Yeah.
That, I think Regal's also a big chain. They don't want any Warner Brothers films in their theaters anymore now.
Why? Because of the digital thing?
That's going to change now.
Because of
change.
Because of what?
Because they changed to digital. They changed and put some movies digital.
Okay, let me say this.
Universal.
Let me say this, right? Real talk. Even if you do have things digitally, I think like right now, I think the movies are like $20 to rent them or something, right? The new movies.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
People go to the movies so for the experience, the popcorn, to sit down, and go out, get out, down.
IMAX.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I think that will be safe once everything opens back up, and then they can go back and double dip. They put the shit in the movie theaters for how long? They come run and sell that bitch on Blu-ray or digitally, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Right now you gotta realize they done made billions, invested millions and millions of dollars in these movies, and they're just sitting there. So they got to get something back on that investment. And everybody's home right now, so people would take advantage of that. You know what I mean?
But I think what AMC's thinking about, is you look at movies like Bloodshot. Now, I went and rented that. That's dog shit. Ain't nobody going to the movie theaters to watch that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a one and done. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're thinking about. But at the end of the day, these movie makers got to make their money, man.
Man, bring back the drive-in.
Yeah.
That's the case. Bring back the drive-in.
Hey, bro, drive-in theaters, like, man, bro.
They ain't gonna do that with something that's so temporary. This is temporary, right? This is temporary.
Back in the day with the
hey, everybody else is adjusting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, like food deliveries and shit. Just put a big ass projector out that bitch.
You watching a movie and smashing at the same time in your car. You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
You're a nasty motherfucking poster. You're a nasty.
You nigga, our era was the era, nigga.
Yeah, fact.
Basically, Adam Willing explained it here in the chat. He says Universal made about $100 million off the Trolls going straight to digital, but that's not like $100 million they have to share with these movie theaters and shit.
Exactly.
Straight to them.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you cut the middleman out, and now you're in a time where the studios is going to see what type of revenue they can get without the theater being there.
Yep.
Watch that shit change.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Watch, it's over. You didn't, when them CEOs like that taste blood like that, and you get what? Our profit margins are what? We can, and we got to share this with what? Shit, you kidding me?
That's a tinfoil hat theory, man. It might sound like posted, but you know that movie on Netflix, like Bright? I think it was with Will Smith.
You might sound like me.
Okay, that movie isn't terrible, right? But the lowest rated film that year.
Yeah,
I think these movies get review bombed because they're Netflix exclusives.
Yeah,
I really. Besides that latest one, what the hell, Scorsese? What did you just do?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can't read that one. That's a really good movie. But we have Rob again with the $199. He says that's exactly what he meant. Sorry for rushing. Don't worry, brother. And let's see, we actually have some more here. The Vegeta 90 with the $2. Inside Xbox should be called MPDs Don't Matter, lol. And I'm going to have Post Up read this bill here by AP the Shooter with the 5. Team Parker seems to be in shambles.
Oh, shit.
Well, AP the Shooter, I don't even see AP the Shooter. Hold on.
I don't see it.
Get your tetanus. Okay, AP Shooter with the $5 say, get your tetanus shot from backshotting them dogs in Jersey Station, fuck nigga. Stop biting truck tires and maybe you can talk straight, fuck
Jesus!
nigga. 7 feet tall for nothing, fuck nigga.
God damn!
I was dead until the paramedics came, face ass.
They found me in Turkey.
Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, AP, God, that nigga Sunday.
Hey, AP, you ain't have to do it like that, bro.
Hey, yo, this nigga Jersey City PD rolled down on Parker. Hey, motherfucker, what you back here doing with that dog? Parker said he licked me first. I'm like, yo. Hey, y'all niggas is crazy, man. Leave my brother Parker alone. Parker said he died.
We have none of your business with the 5. You want to get that post.
Shout out to none of your ain't none of your
baby
business,
girl.
Say none of your with the $5. She say, shout out to Poster being at the precipice of his monthly word of the day calendar usage. Great show, panel. Why, thank you. You know, I'm trying to expand my vocabulary, you know, when I'm conversing amongst my brothers on the show so we can have a vernacular conversation.
Man, fuck all that. I'm going to say this like right here.
Let us get back.
You don't miss a good goddamn thing because who's going. I don't know who the fuck is this pie face motherfucker here on the screen. Game Fest. I'm going to shut up. Shut up. I'm going to leave that one. I ain't going to go there.
Yeah, shit ain't right.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Man, these motherfuckers. Yo, you got niggas out here arguing over SSDs. Kids who calling the motherfucking cops on niggas. We need goddamn E3. I guarantee you, if we had E3 here, Kid Smooth would not have called the police on Hardy. I'm telling you right now. You got niggas out here arguing about motherfucking thumb drives, ass drives, solder drives, mechanical drives, drive through, drive up, drive bys. Like shit dry here, man. We need E3. And I'm saying this very powerful white man right here, he is not the man for the job. I'm gonna keep this bitch all the way a buck. He is not the man for the job.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Look, I know Microsoft has been putting out a lot of information month after month, and I'm cool with that. But still, it's not enough for me. No. Usually, while you waiting on your favorite publisher to do what they do, you're looking at videos and shows from third-party games, other big AAA games. Like shit, we're in a position where publishers is actually able to control the information and when they put out. Who would have thought a rumor of PS5 been shown in August? Come on now.
That's a rumor.
Game being shown in July by Microsoft. Like this shit is crazy.
Bro, this is the first year.
Ain't shit to talk about, bro.
Listen, this is the first year where people take rumors to heart where it's like set in stone. I don't understand it. It's May. We're looking at May, and dudes are talking about rumors of August that came from somebody's forum. Like, what are we doing? Like, I know we desperate for information, but I think that's the biggest disappointment of the gamer itself.
It's coming from the same nigga who believed that
the mobile developer. I got a call for you, J-Dub.
What up?
Listen, hold on, you can hear it. Yeah, they can hear you, Big Money.
Hey, J-Dub, how many motherfucking times, man, we got to tell you that E3 is the Super Bowl of gaming? Don't let me hear you say that shit out your mouth no motherfucking more. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm coming back. He took me out the thing because I won't never pick up the phone. But quit saying that bullshit, J-Dub, and get your ass back to Twitter. I'm out.
Big Money done slapped him in the bottom lip. God damn.
Hey, my man, Big Money. Hey, that's a goddamn shame. We ain't heard from Big Money in a while, and he called on the telephone, still crying.
Look, man. Look. I don't know how many times Kratos is gonna damage control for Sony, and he's only damage control.
How am I damage controller for Sony? It's E3 is.
Sony ain't put out shit.
But they didn't listen. How has that helped Xbox? Sony ain't put out nothing.
It has helped Xbox.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Whatever.
How did it help Xbox? That's what I thought.
God damn.
Listen, Sony hadn't even put anything out yet. And Yeah, them fucking oxtails. The oxtails got to him.
I'm back.
Them oxtails got to
Let me
him.
tell you how it changed the perception of Microsoft this gen in terms of people who had a decision that they want to go and invest in Microsoft this gen has totally changed. People are talking about the Series X all over the internet, brother. All over the internet. You even have ponies now who saying they will have both systems.
Stop
and
it.
At one point, it was
Stop
saying
it.
people was only saying they was going to get one system. Now, look.
Post up every day. I post a video of a big YouTuber, a big ass YouTuber, laughing, pointing fingers at Xbox, saying they play PS5 all the way.
And that same YouTuber just made a video saying he's getting a Series X because of Hellblade 2. Is that the guy you talking about? Is that
nope,
the guy?
I'm talking about everybody, all the big.
No. This comes from the same guy who believed in a mobile developer that didn't have access to the PS5 or the Series X and talked all that shit about the PS5 being better than the Series X.
Post. We got a spider. We got Tim Sweeney. We got Tim Sweeney.
Sweeney your ass.
Thank you. Oh, y'all gonna discount that? Listen, all these big developers and publishers are caping for Sony, and that's for a reason. Like, just admit it, man. Just admit it. It's over.
Real quick. Hold on, let me get my Z on real quick. Let me tell you something, player. Look, man. E3 is needed right now. You got, nigga, your posts on Twitter have been more about IO throughput than games lately, fuck, nigga. Fuck, what you talking about?
We got Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us. What are you talking about? We just want 4 of our games are in NPD, Post. 4 of our games exclusives are in NPD. Come on now.
Guess what? It's more ponies on Twitter talking about SSD and throughput and don't know shit about what they're talking about than ponies on Twitter.
Tim Sweeney do.
The Ghost of Tsushima.
Tim Sweeney do.
The Last of Us 2.
Tim Sweeney does.
It's crazy because the Ghost of Tsushima was just showed and y'all ain't even talking about the game no more. Y'all ain't even coming up.
It's sold out. It's sold out. What are you talking about? We got so many games. We don't have to sit like y'all talking about. Y'all still talking about Gears 5 and Rise, Son of Rome. If you don't sit your ass down.
No, if you look.
If you don't sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down, Post.
Hold on. Did you
Rise, Son of Rome in 2020?
You said Rise, the Son of Jerome. What?
Should not come up.
Who the hell was Rise, Son of Jerome?
In 2020.
Look, all I'm saying is Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us 2 been putting out daily content about the game, YouTube videos, and you have more ponies on Twitter talking about Tim Sweeney, SSD, and how the SSD gonna boost performance to the GPU and CPU than they're actually talking about the game that's coming out next month.
It low key,
Kratos.
It sound like you salty, Post.
I got one more question, Kratos. Did you order my fucking collector's edition for Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, hey, and guess what? You gonna open that motherfucking collector's edition, and it's gonna have Rise, Son of Rome in that motherfucker.
Hey, yo. I will say this though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, this right here, man. Be wary of those comparing gifts. Don't get me wrong. I guess motherfuckers is thirsty for some news. These motherfuckers hopped on stage with a goddamn tech demo. I mean, a graphics engine demo, API. Like, man, listen. We need E3, man. I understand little shit right there, but E3 again, it's just like, man, that's the motherfucking mecca of goddamn gaming. We get here, we get the pop shit. I get to kick motherfucking Phil Spencer in this motherfucking face with that dog to that Xbox.
How was E3 last year? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It was dog shit, and everybody was laughing at it.
Let me tell you why.
Because Sony wouldn't.
Listen, I have a sixth sense of humor. I laughed at motherfucking Microsoft when they falling flat on their goddamn face. That was pure goddamn entertainment. I need them to go out there and drop the motherfucking goose egg again, man. I need something. This motherfucker right here, this motherfucker Barry Manilow, he always promised, we got some big news. This motherfucker came out with a graphics engine. I said, what? I'm like, oh man, what the fuck's going on here, man? Nah, fuck that.
Look, it's some wrong in the Ponyland, but some ponies ain't go realizing to say anything. They're gonna keep damage controlling until Sony show something at the last minute and say, yeah, that's what they planned all along. Was to wait 6 months before, was to make a month before release and just put all their cards on the table and then everybody go run to buy a PS5. That's some shit Kratos would say.
Listen, okay, but you're right, Post.
At the end of the day,
speaking of buying things, why aren't Xbox buying their exclusives?
Oh shit!
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Safe.
Always saving this fuck nigga.
Here we go.
Safe.
So post up if you would like to scroll up to.
I ain't rolling shit, nigga. Keep saving this nigga and switching the conversations and jumping in with super chats and go ahead. Nigga,
we just try to progress the show. Post up. That's all, brother.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Yeah, man.
My Dixon with the $2. Send Thrash that link. Grocery stores.
Send who that link?
Oh shit!
Thrash.
Thrash.
What we want to talk about? You get me? Okay.
I'm talking about some cell phones. McNeil Chris J with the $4.99. Big money called in using a can of pork and beans with the string attached to it. Left my ass off. God damn. Ricky Brown with the $5. Is that all it takes to shut up J-Dubs? I need to call in every show and have Big Money break his jaw again. And that's it.
Oh, Lord. All Big Money do call crime.
Big Money, he coming back, brother. He done beat Corona. He coming back, man. But on some real shit, though, right? What's it here? April's 2020 PS4 Top 10. Now, I ain't gonna lie, right? I don't really give a fuck about numbers. And shout out to those that like Ori, right? I don't know how many motherfuckers you think bought the game. Because I ain't gonna lie, Predator's dog shit. Dog shit. And that's to say something. After they gave us a public beta, niggas still went out and bought that dog shit. Gee! Yo, that shit was so goddamn trash. Shout out to none of your business. She gave me 1,000. He said to eject. So he go 1,000, but he take that shit off. Eject though, cuz. That shit was bad. And then that also Ori. Like, you know what I mean? God, did Ori even chart?
Nope, it didn't.
Ori
what you heard, Post? From who?
From
who?
Also,
his Spidey senses. His Spidey senses told him.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna fuck all y'all up on this show. Jesus. Let me tell you something, player. Look. We all heard.
I ain't hear shit.
Well,
nobody heard shit.
You never hear shit when I'm bringing some shit to the table. You fuck nigga. You always throwing the nigga up under the bus.
Oh,
you heard that Ori did well outside of Game Pass, but on the flip side, when you have 11 to 12 million subscribers in Game Pass. You know, Game Pass.
How you get from 10 to 12? How you get from 10? Oh, okay. Keep closing them numbers.
And that 10 plus was known months ago, so they're probably at 12, 13 million right now. So when you have that many people in Game Pass, you know the process is working, player. You know that. Everybody on this panel got Ori and Game Pass. Everybody on this panel got Game Pass. So what are we doing here, player?
Hey, we downloaded that shit so it'd be in our library, and we never played it. So come on. Listen, are y'all really gonna take that Game Pass down to the ending in the depth of
Pass
Xbox?
is fucking awesome, bro.
Okay, so listen.
Ori was in Game Pass. What about Capcom?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh,
Xbox dudes only 6% of them. 6% of all of those people actually buy Capcom games. Actually, just buy games. Period. So Capcom said, "This is why we don't give you that fucking Jap crap that you motherfuckers been begging for lately. This is why, because you don't buy the game."
Why are you making them numbers for?
I ain't making up no numbers. Nitos, am I making it up?
Now the chart's right there, is it not?
Nitos made up the numbers too. He created that chart. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh shit!
Hey, that was straight from Capcom. Pose, have you beat Ori? Pose, have you beat Ori?
I'm not gonna believe nobody that works in partnership with Kratos, the Lion King. Fuck nigga. And I ain't talking about the Lion King bar, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Pose, have you booted up Ori?
$4.99. Tim Dog and Xbox One told me that Ori sold 10 million. Hollow Mac with a 26. Post up. Did you beat Ori 1 or 2?
I plead the fifth on the grounds that I made. That's how we get. Move on. Next.
Law Kid for Life with the $2. Game Pass is for $1 though. Left my ass off. And it's on the toaster strudel.
Okay, so it's $1 for the first month though. I mean,
No, Z. Listen. You got Chips Ahoy. You got Taco Bell. You got Burger King.
That don't matter.
You got listen. You got Pop Tarts. You got Pop Tarts. Listen, Z. You can use from here on out to the end. You ain't never got to spend no more than $1 to get a month of Game Pass.
I got the $1 for the first month. They charged me, and then because I got the
That's because
they charge
Z. You gotta catch the. You gotta go to Taco Bell. You gotta buy you some Chips Ahoy cookies. You gotta go to Burger King. You gotta
carnation milk.
Some carnation milk. You go buy a Snickers bar, you'll get a month of that shit. Come on now.
That shit on your account. Look at you. You always trying
stop it. No, they don't.
Sure. Let me know. Cause I know I got that and Xbox Live together. It is worth $15 a month.
You know what?
But then again, Z, in the beginning when they first came out, they gave everybody like 3 to 4 years of it for like $1.
I did that. That's what
upgrade.
I did. So I didn't have Game Pass.
Exactly.
I signed up for
that's true.
Listen, I got it when I signed up for $1.
That's true.
That's what I did. I didn't have Game Pass.
Yeah. That's how.
What you had to do is
I had to do it.
You had to load up on Xbox Live, then convert over.
Exactly.
Loaded up on.
Listen.
So they
for
didn't
$1.
My Xbox
for
Live
$1.
was like
they gave
for
everybody.
out CD keys, whatever. So all you can do Xbox Live, I think the most you can do is 3 years, right? So when either Toys R Us or whatever, not Toys, I'm sorry, Best Buy sometimes have the year cards for $35. I will go in there and buy 2-3 of them, and I just put the codes in, do. So my Xbox Live didn't run out until fucking maybe 2022. So when the Game Pass was $1, that's when I didn't have that shit. I don't pay no goddamn Sea of Thieves and that dog shit. I got it for a fucking $1. You know what I mean? Bop the boot. So motherfucking the next motherfucker
just like everybody else.
That motherfucker want to charge me 15. That motherfucker card said eject no code.
Me too. I did the same thing. And that shit did not work, bro.
Mr. Johnson, there's a problem with your billing. You want to change?
Nah, listen.
Shit, they ain't got 15. Your 15 said it was $1. They got me. You know what I mean?
I thought the same thing with the leftover live that I had on my account.
Listen, here's the thing. When they come out with
every month, that shit didn't work for me.
When they came out with Gears, I paid my $1. I played Gears.
That's what
I beat the shit, and then I then I canceled my subscription so they wouldn't charge me. I waited all the way till Ori came out, did the same thing, canceled that shit so they don't charge my card, and that gave me. Everybody is going to do that, bro. It only costs you a little bit of nothing to get all the games. So
Kratos think it's going to be like that for the life of the Game Pass.
Show me when it's not. Show me different. Show me different. Show me different.
And I presume that. Hold on, the vocabulary is over. Look, I presume that in the next couple of months that $1 shit, all that shit gonna go.
And that's when you'll never hear about user engagements again. Because everybody named mama
user engagement, and now that's all Sony pumping out.
I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
Hey, $199. Capcom sales do not show digital, but even if you times that by 2, I don't know. Games trailer with the $5. If Capcom don't care about Xbox, why is Monster Hunter on Xbox? Why did Capcom put Resident Evil 3 on Xbox? Please explain.
Yeah.
It's because
Game Pass.
They're multi. Listen, these are fucking multi-packs. You don't get credit. It is. Monster Hunter is on the fucking Switch. It's on everything. You don't get credit. That don't mean that. Listen, stop it, man. Y'all didn't buy the game.
Stop it.
6% of y'all bought the game, so it don't matter.
6% your ass, boy. Y'all was the main ones in the beginning of this game.
Y'all don't buy games. Y'all don't buy or play your game. So
y'all narrative in the beginning of the Game Pass was that no third party big company was going to invest in Game Pass or put their games in Game Pass. Because it's not a stable model. It's not a successful model. And now what? Third-party AAA exclusives are in Game Pass. And now you want to set up
last time I checked, those developers were moving their games out of Game Pass, but in their own stores. What you talking about, man? Game Pass is not going to save Xbox. It's over. It's over.
First of all, Game Pass has already been a curated service. And you know what curated mean? Games come in for a period of time and then they leave. The content is constantly rotating, and it's good that way. That way, you're not getting the same thing all the time. Things change up on a month-per-month basis, which keeps it fresh, and it keeps your player base wanting to invest into it, player. You can't downplay that. Now, when PS Now become a curated service, and they start putting their first-party games day and date, and then bring it over more AAA exclusive, what you gonna say then? PS Now is the greatest thing in the world.
It don't matter, Post. None of that stuff helped Xbox.
Speaking about downplaying, how about we talk about if something can live up to the hype? So Ryan McCaffrey from IGA makes an interesting tweet saying, I know I might be getting a little ahead of myself, but I don't want to sound dramatic or anything, but has there ever been so much writing on for a Halo showcase piece for Microsoft than the July reveal coming up for Infinite? It's a 5-year wait. It's a long silence. It's a next-generation cross-gen game. It's a launch title on top of that. And it's going to be the face of the new Xbox first party.
Facts. Facts.
That's true.
We all agree, but can it live up to that?
Nope.
I don't know.
Typical Xbox, no.
And that's hard. That's hard to say, given the time that 343 had with Halo, that the Halo community is still, the jury's out still on 343, whether they can get Halo back to where it once was. And we won't know until we get Infinite. I ain't finna damage control this. This is pure facts. This will be one of the biggest launches in Halo history. And it can't fail. Because if it fails, it's going to damage the Series X.
Listen, that's what I was going to say. If this doesn't do well, do you think how bad of a ramification you think it's going to be?
They're going to listen. They're going to damage. They're going to damage control, and they're going to blame. They're going to blame 343 for the reason that the Xbox platform no longer exists.
What? If that's the case, if this does bad,
they're going to close up shop.
What? If this does bad, you think they'll shut down 343?
No,
I think they're going to shut down Xbox.
Like I told you, what was it, last Sunday? Or one of them shows that we did, and I said, for Halo to... Well, here's the thing, right? You have... The reason why Halo and Gears are not as big as they once were. Not so much there's some bad games, but they're competing in a market where you have Call of Duty, Battlefield that releases every year, right? New. And you get a Gears or a Halo every 3 to 4 years. I mean... And the gamers are more like, especially newer gamers, so you got a younger generation coming in, right? So maybe they want to come in and get into the game, and they're typically not going to go out and play a 3-year-old title. They want to play the new shit everyone's playing, right? So they're at games like Halo and stuff are at a disadvantage. That's why I told you guys, I'm not to this opposing to the argument he got down. Halo has to go out there and evolve, right? And adapt to the younger crowd. And I said, by doing it, maybe like a free-to-play model with the multiplayer. No, they supposed to curse me the fuck out. And I said, yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I take my L on this.
But listen, I'm forgiven. Something like I said,
I take my L on this. We got some solid information that confirms.
Why is it solid? Why is it solid? Because it came from a powerful white man. But when your brother told you this, right?
No.
That's when that cool chip was activated. That cool shit was activated. He wouldn't argue. He wouldn't argue my black ass down. But as soon as this white powerful Christian man says it behind the scenes,
it came from the sources.
That'd be fire.
Hey, look,
you know Mo was recording. Hey, Neff, you know Mo was recording. I said, look at this shit right here. Like Dr. Umar said, that cool chip was activated. My brother he wouldn't say question my integrity with me, argue me out here in front of all these white folks calling themselves dumb black asses, this, that, the other, right? Now, as soon as that powerful white man sat behind the same things that I alluded to during this show. You know what I mean? No, that's not. I disagree. No, because Halo has a goal. I said they gotta go out there and attract me.
I do.
No, what has? Hey, post up, Muhammad. What has changed now?
Hey, no. What happened? See what happened?
There's some super chats if you'd like.
Go ahead.
As soon as you read these chats, I want to get back to that cool chip.
Thank you, Nat.
All right. If Xbox does this bad next generation, I'm going to jump ship for real. Tommy Bull with the $2. Xbox is an 0-3 fighter that don't give up. Respect. Mega Davo with the $1.99. Battle Royale, Halo, mark my words. If that is true, I don't think it's there at launch. It'll probably come a little bit later, like Warzone. Hollow Mac with a 26. Post up. I come to your rescue. Read the super chat. And that's all the super chats you have.
Can we get back to when that coon shit was activated?
Oh shit!
He said it was actually activated like pew.
Yeah.
Okay. So see what had happened was right. We was having a prayer with a very powerful right.
He's slurring his words. Shit!
Christian man, and he said he said some things, and I knew Z was gonna bring this to light because while he was saying these things, he was like, I told your motherfucking ass. You didn't believe me? I told you. I know some people. You didn't believe me. This is what I was trying to tell your ass. And at the same time, he was handing this man. See, he gonna believe this white Christian man over me. When I was telling him, he called me tooth and nail. But yet he's in here talking about something. Oh, that's gonna be flame.
What? Them doing that? That's gonna be fire. I can definitely see Microsoft doing that.
I was like,
shit.
I was like, I can see how that's gonna happen. Now. Yeah, I see that.
I
you
said,
right. That'll be dope.
Shit.
And Z was sitting up there like, yeah, I got your motherfucking ass.
See. Hey, yo, I told you, I'm believing with this shit, bro.
What'd you say, Z? He was pulling out his ties during the conversation.
That nigga was out there motherfucking tap that and cutting the gig, yo. He wouldn't argue me down to Z. You don't play Halo, Z. You don't know about the Halo community. You know what I mean? Shit is deep out here.
That shit was bad. That shit was bad. I stay silent in the background. That shit was bad.
God
damn. Oh my God.
Halo.
I said, yo.
That was good.
He said, what? They gonna
I
do
knew that was not the fight.
That's going to be fire.
We got a lot of information
I just sat back and said, Jesus.
We got a lot of information that day on a lot of shit, but until that shit came
up. Speaking about information, though, you want to explain this SSD post up?
This is what?
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is a conversation. James Stender is an engineer from Microsoft. And he's working on the compression and decompression technology for the Series X. So you're dealing with zlib, BC pack and stuff like that. And so a guy on Twitter said, "Thank you for this, James. Can we ask why the decompression block has a rate of 6+ gigabytes per second when y'all came out and said the maximum was 4.8 gigabytes per second. Remember, we had the uncompressed was 2.4 and the decompressed was 4.8. Where he said it comes down to what is typical versus what obtainable. 4.8 is conservative, so they went with a more conservative number. But he said in ideal circumstances, based on how it's used, it can yield higher speeds, meaning that 4.8 can actually go higher than 4.8. It can reach up to maybe 6+ gigabytes per second because the controller that they're using, actually the highest is 7 gigabytes per second. And so they stayed conservative because they didn't want to set unrealistic expectations. So I think those 2.4 and those 4.8 numbers are just conservative numbers, that the SSD is a little bit faster than what they're telling you. They just didn't want to just go out with any unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, the problem is they're using PCIe 3.0 instead of PCIe 2.0 like the PS5. So that would explain why they SSD and stuff so slow compared to the PS5. And you know what? And Tim Sweeney, he kind of Tim Sweeney alluded to the fact that he didn't want to kind of say anything. He didn't want to hurt the Xbox fanboys' feelings and get attacked. But he did say, look, this is why we chose the PS5. The SSD is flames, it's powerful, and and it is what it is.
Well, on that note, post up, do you want to rebuttal with the supposed holy grail of graphics by Microsoft?
What you mean rebuttal?
Microsoft says they got the holy grail of graphics coming
out. Yeah, they're talking about ray tracing, and that ray tracing, they 13 teraflop ray tracing cores, meaning that it's the holy grail of computer graphics. I mean, there's no standardization in terms of ray tracing. I think this gen will begin the process of putting that together. I do think from a lighting perspective and all that stuff, the Series X is going to have a huge jump over the PS5, given that they have ray tracing. And pretty much Digital Foundry said on Twitter, he said ray tracing is like an RC car. You can pretty much go anywhere you want to go, and then Lumen is like an RC car that can only go left or right, meaning it's not as flexible as ray tracing. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to set graphics apart.
I got a question. Listen, I ain't, I don't get too much with the technical spectrum thing, right? I understand, how you say, basically, it is what the Xbox is a more powerful console. We all know this, right? It has ray tracing cores, right? No shit, right? Yeah. Now, I'm just saying, if Microsoft, if they're gonna put themselves in a corner, the reason why I say this, if they got to go out there, and the same thing with Sony with the SSD. You know who's gonna take advantage of that SSD? First party. You know what I mean? If this is Microsoft's strong suit and they have these cores, their games got to go out there and look leaps and bounds above what the competition is doing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but
and they're not gonna.
If they do it, they don't. And I ain't here to argue that. But if you're just saying here, this is what ray tracing on when it looks like this, and I don't give a fuck about no Minecraft dog shit. It does look impressive, right? But their games, because if especially with third party, right? Unless Microsoft goes in there and whatever and helps, they get a deal with whoever, right? That's why I say it's very important too for them to go back to being what they were and getting aggressive with the third-party marketing. Because even though the X is more powerful, Sony still had the marketing deals for the bigger multi-plats. You know what I mean? So when you saw that version of whatever game it was, they showed.
They're using Minecraft for a reason. See, the path tracing that they do is more difficult.
Minecraft, man. Yeah, Minecraft is not going to sell.
They're using Minecraft for a reason. It's a reason why Nvidia used it. It's a reason why Microsoft used it, because showing path tracing on it is a bigger deal than just showing it on a shiny game. It is. And
It's a bro. That's pixels. It's a bunch of
brother. What are you talking about?
It's a bunch of pixels. Come on, Minecraft. Listen, you know what's more impressive? You know what's more impressive? That they showed Unreal Engine demo, not even running a hardware version of ray tracing. That was more well received than Minecraft. There's some goddamn pixels on the screen, some blocky pixels on the screen, and this is what you're gonna do. This is how you're gonna show off 12T
Digital Foundry's wrong. You saying Digital Foundry?
No, I'm saying you wrong.
Well, if you calling me wrong, you're calling.
Listen, I got Tim.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this then, fuck nigga.
Nah.
Let's not forget that
Tim Sweeney, baby.
That me and D sat on this show and told y'all
two wrong ass niggas.
Hold on.
We put out the wrong bullets.
Yourself up for that one.
You put out the wrong bullets. In the story.
But we got this right here. We did tell y'all that the ray tracing on the PS5 was going to be software based. And what did Unreal Engine come out and do? They showed you software based ray tracing.
They said, listen, Unreal. Tim Sweeney said, no. Tim Sweeney said, listen, our demo. No, Tim Sweeney said, our job is to show everyone our engine that's scalable from iPads and all the way to the top tier PC. They said they didn't want to turn off. No, this is their own words. They didn't want to.
No. You talking about an engine?
No. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Work on the PS5.
It's
but
true.
Yet they showing they scalable across other devices, and we.
So you want us to trust post up and D-batch over Tim Sweeney? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing, post?
Kratos, what we doing? Kratos, what you talking about?
So you discount Tim?
Hold on.
And everybody else, right?
We're not talking
you discounting them. I'm saying don't believe your lying eyes.
Let me tell you something.
D-batch. That's basically what you said. Come on, get out of here, post. Not like this, bro. Not like this.
Here, we got some bills to help him out.
Pay the bills.
The clapper with the $2. Tim Sweeney chose the PS5 for the primitive shaders. Deal Spartan Guard with the 199. PlayStation 5's maximum is 22 gigabytes a second. 22 is greater than 6. And Spartan Guard again with the 199. Remedy Engine has software ray tracing on both the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Yep. Remember,
and one more. SS9 Vegeta with the $5. The only reason the Series X is more powerful is because Sony has over 110 million PlayStation 5s to make, and the Microsoft only has to make about 40 million X's.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me y'all sold 110 million units and they gave y'all outdated technology in RDNA 1.5. It's crazy. Let me tell you something.
Hey, listen. It's 2020. It's May 2020. And Post Up still
hit the like button.
He's still Post Up. He's still running with him and D-Back with the RDNA 1.5.
He said you better watch your mouth.
After Lisa Sue,
he got all day on him.
Coon chip
Jim
activated.
Sweeney, Digital Foundry.
That's pure fire.
Said it's RDNA. Post Up. Admit the L and move on. Admit the L. Post, you were wrong.
It has R&D DNA features doesn't mean it's RDNA.
Stop it. Not like this.
Not
like this, Post.
That's gonna be fire. I said, oh shit.
Hey, Post said I put out a tweet. That's my confirmation.
Look, I put out a tweet months ago stating that this particular software company had made ray tracing. Look, this particular software company had made ray tracing scalable across all devices, including mobile. It was a software implementation. And that very said company said they was already working with a next-gen console, but they didn't say. Now, we know who it is, the PS5 with its struggling-ass architecture.
Well, what I can tell you the PS5 isn't struggling in is getting the Silent Hill demo. Want to take it away, Kratos?
You know what? You always giving him
I don't think you can see it.
Yeah, and then he ain't got
Kratos. Yeah.
But there's a Silent Hill demo already running on the PlayStation 5, according to rumors.
Yep.
Sony
according to the rumors,
Silent Hillers.
Yep. Sony already worked out the deal with Konami to get the license for the game, so they can already start working on the Silent Hill. Now, this has been in play for several years, so they're already saying that. Damn, Z, I can't see the screen.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you could see it. I'm sorry.
No, I was just looking. Yeah, I was just looking at you. No problem. But anyway, they got a demo, a working demo already running on PS5. So we're about to see this. Supposedly, there's going to be an event of some kind of show from Sony in June sometime, and this is when lay out their big games. It's gonna be crazy, man. These are big. This is a big IP, a AAA IP by Sony standard. That most gamers want to see. They want to see the companies go for the big stuff. All the little tinky winky studios and tinky winky games that Microsoft bought and making that just don't sell systems, and so that's probably why their install base is only 30-some million. But I see next generation. I see Sony running off. It's going to be a slaughter, and they coming out with Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, Spider-Man 2, God of War 2, Resident Evil. Silent Hill, the next Resident Evil game, a lot of that stuff, Call of Duty, marketing deal, FIFA marketing deal. Sony just pretty much dominates everything in gaming. And that's something that Phil, he can't really throw in Game Pass like that because it costs too much. So this is why Sony ended up buying Insomniac and the other big studios. Now, Microsoft, they do pretty well with the small indie studios and the AA stuff. And I think that's going to be their niche. I think Microsoft is carving out a niche for themselves. They're going to let Sony have the higher end stuff, and then Nintendo will take the low, with their mobile.
Yeah, and the game is not going to be like a remake. It's not going to be the Resident Evil style. Instead, they're going to go for a soft reboot. So this can be like your first Silent Hill games because the franchise is kind of aging. I myself, I really haven't messed with Silent Hill that much, especially in years. So I imagine these younger kids, they probably never played a Silent Hill ever. So they're going to go ahead and reboot it, and it looks like
I'll say this right. For far as Silent Hill, I don't remember the last one. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
exactly.
It's been a while. It's been a minute. But the hardcore.
It was kind of like Alan Wake.
Yeah.
It was kind of like.
I don't even remember last year when one came. I don't remember the last one. Was it? Did a Silent Hill come out last generation? I don't think so.
Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, it did last year. Last one I remember about Silent Hill was on the OG box.
When they had the fucking monsters with the eyes in their hands or something. I had it. I didn't even finish it, but if one did come out last generation, like I said, I don't recall. This is what you call maybe like has an old school the hardcore cult following. A lot of younger gamers that may have started gaming on the PS3 or the 360. Don't know what the fuck a Silent Hill is, right? But Sony, I'm gonna say again, and this was something I was on. What's that goddamn podcast you had me on today? Post.
Tick.
The Tick podcast. Shout out to Tick podcast. Had a motherfucker sound like motherfucking Yoda. Yeah, what's that guy name again? Shout out to him. What's my man name again? Karaba. Him. Shout out to him, right? But this is what I was saying as far as Microsoft. And I understand dealing with generation ending on such a low note. You know what I mean? I understand you put all these studios, but what they need to do again, and what they should do, and like Sony until they get their first party shit up and go out there and do these big deals, like third party deals. You know what I mean? Like you did with Titanfall. Go out there and buy. You know what I mean? Or what do you call it? Goddamn, Tomb Raider. You know what I mean? Because I'm just being honest, like, because I brought up on this show. Then I said, he said, well, Microsoft they made it right back in the problem. Like I said, that's not the issue. No one really questioned Microsoft software not having games, right? That all came about this generation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For whatever reason. I ain't going to blame it on Terry. I ain't blaming it on Kunta. And I ain't blaming that shit on Kizzy. Toon chip activated, right? I ain't doing no. This is a goddamn $1 trillion goddamn company. And I ain't making none of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? If they're not, like again, Microsoft, they show some of their third-party deals or whatever. What's that goddamn game? Scorn. But I don't look at those as AAA games, small little games or whatever.
Yeah, they're not.
And what's the other one? It looks kind of cool, more like a $30 title.
The medium.
Yeah, the medium and the other one, Advent, whatever the hell the case me looks like.
Yeah, and most of those are multiplayer.
Like it's gonna be fire.
They're multiplayer.
Footage on there.
What?
It's co-op too. I think
that's dope.
It's a multiplayer. We're gonna.
Which is cool. I'm not locking it. I'm not knocking it. Like I said, I'm not knocking it. Which is cool, right? But if your biggest competitor, right? And I also want to say something. If your biggest competitor is doing stuff like this, you know what I mean? Getting big AAA, you know what I mean? And still doing your own thing, they still have it. They still have some ways. Of course, I don't know what they're doing. I hope they will show us. What's it? Is it July? I don't want July to come around and he come and say, "I'm happy about the shit we did." Don't listen. We don't want to hear that shit no more. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but this again, it's by their own volition. They've been out there motherfucking out hustling, out mustard. I hope they go out. Nigga, this for me being a gamer. I want great goddamn games. You know what I mean? So I hope they go out there and get their shit together. You know.
Hey, Z, can I ask you a question? What do you like about Sony's plan this generation?
If example, if this is true,
big AAA games.
This is true. This is
hold on, Kratos. What is Sony playing this generation?
They said that is to continue to dominate like they've been doing. The sequels to their games, brand new AAA IP.
We've seen a big shift.
Clear the sugar daddy out your ears, brother. There's nothing.
Super chats.
There is nothing Xbox can do to be something.
No, this fuck nigga finna get this one lap.
There is nothing. There is no scenario where Xbox wins. Fuck nigga, get over it.
I just read an article. I just read an article.
Oh shit!
CEO
not like this, folks.
Just read a blog from
you and D-Batch made that article.
CEO of Sony, right? Right. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me get the quote. I need the
post batch. We're gonna call you post batch.
Sup, G? Damn it. Sup, C? Jay always a wolf in true Donald Trump fashion. And Jay always does like a wolf emoji in true Donald Trump fashion. Max City with the $2. Silent Hill is trash. Resident Evil is trash. Both are garbage.
Yeah.
And Post's biggest fan in here, Chubby Big Toe. Interesting name. Jay Dumba, you sound like a fool. Just because I don't mean you saying jack, how can you still walk after Post Up keeps breaking your legs?
Okay, I got this quote.
Post, that's your super chat. Fuck out of it.
An article. Where
Windows Central?
No, this is Venture Beat. I think it's Venture Beat. It said PlayStation Now has been slow to take off, but Yoshida said it reached a record 2.2 million subscribers in the most recent quarter. compared to 1 million a year ago. No doubt it grew in part because of shelter in-home conditions that have helped demand for all games. Now, here go the thing. PlayStation Now's selling point for the foreseeable future is its capabilities to let players discover new games. I'll say that again. New games.
Okay.
By testing new titles under a single subscription fee. Meaning new games, new first-party games, new third-party games coming day to day to PlayStation Now. Fucking nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
How does that change PS5? How does that change PS5 dominating next generation?
What I'm saying is that
I'm just saying, how does that stop Sony from fucking curb stomping Xbox again? I'm just saying, like you pulling some D-bat shit out your ass, and it's like you still have not explained to us.
And you still explain to me, Sony.
Explain to us. Listen, where is y'all Tim Sweeney? Where is y'all Tim Sweeney?
What you mean, Tim Sweeney?
$5. You can't really talk down AA games. Like, there is no great AA games out there. Games like Alan Wake is still getting buzzed 10 years later as a AA game. Alan Wake is not a AA game.
That's a AAA game.
Xavier Bay with the $5. Food for thought. SSD can only go as fast as the APU can pull the data. PS5 is at a pull data as much slower rate than Xbox Series X.
Not true.
Xavier Bay,
Not true.
I tried to tell him that on Twitter. Look, the SSD is fast, but it's the issue throughout the year with game developers is that RAM has always been faster.
So y'all, hold on, let me finish. So you dismissing Tim Sweeney? No. Y'all dismissing Tim Sweeney.
Let me break it down. The issue and the bottlenecks with game design, and Sony spoke about this in his presentation, right? The issue with game design is that RAM has always been faster than the hard drive. So over the years, developers are caching as much data into the RAM because the throughput from the hard drive to the SSD has always been slow. So they cache as much data into the RAM as possible to prevent that bottleneck. The only thing with that is that developers needed more RAM as game developer got bigger. Information and data in the RAM got started taking up more and more. So what did Sony come up with? He come up with a brute force method. He said, okay, instead of just caching all this data into RAM to get the next 30 seconds of gameplay, we're going to increase the throughput. So we could turn that 30 seconds of gameplay into 1 second, meaning that we can transfer enough data at one time that when you turn and within that 1 second, you have everything that's viewable that you need on the screen. But the bottleneck will still be that the SSD will never be as fast as that fucking RAM.
So that means since PS5 is SSD is more than 4 times as faster than SSD. That means the Xbox is going to be 4 times slower with that information to RAM.
Because
so it is what it is.
Microsoft went
Tim Sweeney explained it. Tim Sweeney and everybody else explained it. Post
with a totally different
it's
output.
over.
So
it's
Microsoft did what Microsoft did.
There's a reason. Post. There's a reason they chose to.
Keep cutting me off so I can keep.
Why did they choose the PS5 then? Why did they choose the PS5?
Because that's their particular way of combating the bottleneck. But it's still going to be some bottleneck.
You got the world's most powerful console, and nobody wants to show off the power.
Okay, so instead of Microsoft going with a brute force method, where you just particularly loading everything at once, you know what I'm saying? Microsoft said, look, let's study what the texture's doing in the RAM.
Not
so
like
we
this,
know
folks.
RAM.
Sony's SSD is as fast as DDR3 memory. So that tells you a lot.
Let me know. What we know is that textures take up at least 70% or more of RAM. But what Microsoft found out is that all that texture data is not being used. It's being wasted. So You know this by what you in Real Engine 5 told y'all in that demo when they showed you all the triangles. Look, these are triangles that you can see, meaning that you're dealing with partial resident textures. So you only seeing partial of the textures. The textures that's viewable. The textures that we cannot see is wasted data. So Microsoft built the the simple feedback technology based around that. It do that in hardware. I go though, so you can damage control where I'm going. I'll see y'all in a minute. I gotta roll downtown and take care of some business.
No, we got some bills here.
UND batch.
You got a bill? I don't hear no.
Nope, we're caught up.
So we're back. What's today? But we don't know. But I don't know. I hope they bring it. I don't think they are. Though. I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
What do you think, Z? Like, be honest.
I honestly.
You've been in this game.
That's why I'm like
for the last 7 years.
Yeah, I'm like I said. I'm like you ain't gonna see me out there hyping out a bunch of bullshit or a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I mean? It's all, like I said. It's always about the games. Which is like I said, the little smaller games like the Scorn or in which is cool or the Adam's cool, you know what I mean? And I guess in time till you get your big shit. But what I'm saying, until those big games come, and I know it's gonna take a while for those studios to make a decent AAA game. I don't want nothing rushed. I want quality type games. But what I'm saying is, the time is going to take, whether it's say 3 years or whatever, for those games to come out, be polished, whatever the case may be. Those smaller games are cool, but you got to go out there and again, like they used to do with the OG Xbox and or the 360. So in between, you getting your Gears or your Halo, your Forza, your Phasal, they did a deal with Tecmo, Ninja Gaiden. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or Too Human or Mass Effect. They have to still do things like that. I understand you having your own studios, all that's well and good. You know what I mean? And I understand also all those studios are not going to make big AAA games. But like I was like, we talked on another show, so I want to bring this up too. It's still an issue if you going out there motherfucking saying you don't look at Phil says Sony or Nintendo's not your competitor. Phil, you're not the boss of Microsoft Windows, motherfucker. You're of the Xbox division, the console division, motherfucker. If you don't see them as competition, brother, you know what I mean? So that shit always went on.
Yeah.
We don't look at Phil. We don't look at Sony is
then that means they don't have a plan. They don't have a plan to fight or combat Sony if they don't see them as competition.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, motherfucker, you're not the boss of Microsoft, the Excel department. Motherfucker, you're over the video game division, the games, motherfucker. And your biggest competitor for games, Sony, especially in the console, in the hardcore market. Like I don't know, man. They need to again go back to doing it. Will they? I don't know. I hope they do.
I think Z, when they say that Sony's not, PlayStation is not a competition, I think that's just a cop out. So people will stop comparing to when it comes to games, because it's unfortunately, if you're in gaming, your object is to sell your game, sell your everything that comes with that to customers. You want those customers to your competition, not people that's taking money out of the house. You see what I'm saying? And so we've been doing this for 7 years. Every E3 after E3, every inside Xbox, every whatever. And we're still sitting here. It's 2020, the last year. No good games coming. Sony's going out with a bang with the biggest bangers. They got all their games are charted on E3, and you still got Xbox dudes talking about, oh yeah, wait till next generation. It's going to be different. And when you keep asking how it's different, they can't tell you. They just say you just gotta wait and see.
Oh no, Moss.
Yeah,
I'm here.
That's a tough question because obviously they're competing in the console market. There's no doubt about that. Gaming's at its best when these two companies are competing. I don't care about Nintendo that much. But at the end of the day, and it's going to relate to our grocery store of the day, right? I think Microsoft is having a tough time because they want Sony and Nintendo to be their customer when it comes to other shit like cloud streaming and so on. Because while Microsoft doesn't necessarily look at Sony as their big competition, they do, and I know you're going to laugh, look at Google and Amazon. Not because of what they're doing right now, but because of what they can do in the future and the potential they also have with their setup. They're competing in that market. That's why he's not ultra competitive with Sony. Not saying it's a good thing. If anything, it's a bad thing because you see our quality go down.
Because it's the here and the now,
Find a balance or something. And I hope next generation would be a balance of getting quality games again. But T-Easy83 with the $10. The Last of Us 2 Special Edition is completely sold out everywhere. GameStop, Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon, even Sony, plus Meyer, and the Sony train cannot be stopped. Facts. Xavier Bay with the $2. J-Dub is Tim Sweeney's ball holder.
God damn.
Coming. Tommy Bull with the $2. Sony has less to prove and still goes harder with the AAA. That's true. Big Alabaster with the $7. Hey, next gen, we still need a Ninja Gaiden reboot on the Series X, and it needs to be a good reboot. I don't want some trash out there. Chubby Big Toe with the $5. What the fuck has Sony announced for the next generation that moves you? Microsoft nor Sony have announced their game lineups yet. Only bash Microsoft. Fuck out of here, Groch.
Who read that, Bill? Who was that from?
Chubby Big Toe.
Shout out to Chubby Big Toe. Real nigga to a fuck nigga, right? You know why people bash Microsoft? And I used to say, from the mindset that the media is biased, this, that, and the other, right? I understand right now Microsoft has been more upfront about their next generation plans, right? But Chubby, it always comes down to the games, right? Always. Fuck the policies. Just because Phil talks to people on Twitter, no, fuck all that. It's always about the games. And you're looking at the last games or the last outfit. Like, you have this show coming in July. We know we're going to see Honey, I Struck the Fuck niggas. All right? They probably show some DLC for bleeding ass. You know what I mean? And we still got battle tools out there lurking in the bottom of some goddamn toilet. You know what I mean? And where's your biggest competitor? Well, we can be subjective or objective, right? Your biggest competitor, they're in a generation, whether you like The Last of Us or The Last of Ma'am, whatever the fuck, right? Or Ghost of Tsushima, whatever the case may be. Those are two big quality goddamn games, right? So, like I said again, and I'm asking you, we can be honest here, and I'm going to tell you why they get bashed so much. Name me one AAA game that Microsoft released, right? Outside of Gears since 2016. See? Where, again, your biggest competitor, Sony, whether you like these games or not, there's been Horizon, there's been Spider-Man, there's been God of War. They still have yet to release Days Gone, if you like that or not. I know they got the time exclusive Final Fantasy. I know it's coming off the platforms, but that's cool too. But what's very important. So Sony released the Final Fantasy 17, until the other shit get ready, you know what I mean? So then you got The Last of Us, then Ghost of Tsushima. And then, Ori's cool, but, I wouldn't dare compare Ori. I compare Ori to games like Resogun. I would compare Ori to Predator Hunting Grounds, you know what I mean? Just two, small, whatever the titles, and this is why they get a lot of backlash, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I say, I got the world's most powerful goddamn console. But why don't exclusives look better on the rival console? Now, I know Forza, I know we're going to see Forza. I'm not a Forza guy, I'm not really into car games. It's like, if it is true, if Gran Turismo was to come out, you know what I mean? That game is big, not so much in state globally, especially overseas in Europe. Not my thing, but I understand those are big titles. I know I'm going to get a Forza. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to probably showcase maybe Gears Tactic. I'm not into arts, whatever. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? So, me putting it like that, bro. And listen, now you got, check out what's my man Chubby Big Toe. Now you got some motherfuckers that claim to be neutral. Y'all motherfuckers know at one time I bleed green. That shit had me peeing green. You know what I mean? I want motherfuckers out there just claim to be neutral just to hate on one motherfucker. You motherfuckers knew I preferred the Xbox. You know what I mean? But what they motherfuckers do? Y'all try to send me on a 3-hour tour where the Kraken was lagging. Oh, hell no. I got one goddamn game I'm killing gods. Next one I'm fucking chasing black pigs. So I'm gonna get this out. Like, how you say, Post say, what are we doing here? Post, what are we eating here? Like, no. This is why they still, listen, and you know what changes that? Real talk. And I don't give a fuck who sells more. Quality motherfucking games. You understand that? All that, listen, Nintendo is trash. You know I don't like that shit. But they make quality games that appeal to their goddamn thing. Like, I mean, like real talk, like, Moss, you can imagine this? Listen, real shit. They did a better job, I'm going to say this again, at supporting the OG Xbox, bro, than they did. And listen, this is not their first time to the damn. This is their third outing. You know what I mean? They totally took their goddamn foot off the goddamn gas since 2016. Last game they released was Quantum Break. Then Gears 4. And what else you had? You had Cuphead. You had PUBG that ran fucked up. That's it. So you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. That you know what I mean? That's tell me so, bro. Nigga, fuck nigga. I hope you understand that. I mean, we got some more ringing back there.
LTG with the 199. Keep up the good work, y'all. Mess with y'all heavy.
Appreciate that.
Chubby Big Toe again with the $5.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting both when they release, unlike some of these grocery stores on your panel. I hope everybody does good next gen so we can all come up.
Listen, Ayo, what's my man name again?
Chubby Big Toe.
Nigga, fuck all that Jesus Christ shit, right? He died for my sins. I ain't off all that shit, bro. Fuck what you talking about, right? See, listen, man, we all just gamers. Fuck all that, bro. Xbox is dog shit. Jesus! I mean, listen, real talk. Me being a gamer, I hope they do. I mean, we all talk shit as a show for entertainment. Everybody on this bitch gonna have an X, PS5. You know what I mean? Everybody multiple console owners here. PCs, everybody got PCs and all that shit over here, bro. You know what I mean? I'm more of a console guy, and I just again, I hope the games. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Any more thing before I hit the play button on this?
Do we actually have the free super chat room?
Nah, I gotta get it's something wrong with the source and Loots and Streamlabs.
Oh yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's not working.
Yeah, we do have grocery store of the day, and it is a cell phone provider.
Oh shit!
F end of the day.
Go ahead.
The cell phone
top
provider.
Video, then
you said what?
Yep, top video, then the bottom video after.
Yes, I know. Yes.
So how does that make them better? If anything, it's going to make both of them better. It's not
exactly. So, but at the same time, Sony's getting better. Instead of Microsoft just making their shit better, they're going to bring Sony up with them, right? That's what you guys are saying. So they're making Sony better, like I just said.
Okay, I'm gonna answer it this way. I'm gonna answer it this way, and I'm gonna give credence to.
How many ways do I gotta hear an answer, nigga?
Ain't trash. You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say because you.
I'm
trying to agree with you.
I'm sorry. Blamed it, and your explanation says that
let's let Manhattan talk. Manhattan is far from a pony. I mean, far from an Xbox. Let's let Manhattan talk on it.
It's not about making Sony better. Like, honestly, people gotta look into this shit. It's not about making Sony better. This is everything.
What is it about? Why was Sony signing a deal?
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk, please.
Go ahead. It's hard.
Listen.
I'll mute myself and talk to myself.
You said, right? Why would Sony want to make a deal like that? Because if you know anything about Google and Amazon and their cloud base, Sony has no fucking choice but to do that with Microsoft, right?
That's why they had to do what? But to do what?
Right? Because Microsoft could be like, "Fuck you," unless Sony.
I know, but they're not obviously. So, but to do what? Do what with Microsoft?
Hey, Thresh,
they have to do what with Microsoft?
Did you read the article?
Sony does not have.
Yeah. Okay. So get better then, right? So they can get better, so they can compete with Google and them, right? What you're saying?
They're working to.
Y'all can't even speak around me right now without fucking up.
Right, because you won't let no one else talk. Because you won't shut up. You said I'm gonna mute myself, and then the mute started talking.
Hey, tell it because.
You think? Don't worry about it. Honestly, Microsoft made this deal without getting some type of cut out of this shit. So it's not making.
I know. Yes.
So how does that make them better? If anything, it's gonna make both of them better. It's not
exactly. So, but at the same time, Sony's getting better. Instead of Microsoft just making their shit better, they're going to bring Sony up with them, right? That's what you guys are saying. So they're making Sony better, like I just said.
Okay, I'm gonna answer it this way. I'm gonna answer it this way, and I'm gonna give credence to.
How many ways do I gotta hear an answer, nigga?
Hey, yo, what show was this? Hello. I'm a little heady now.
That was an epic show on the multiplayer.
Oh damn, we do so many goddamn. I forgot about that goddamn show. Motherfucking Thrash hopped in the bitch and lost his goddamn mind. But that cell phone provider shit. Fuck, give me that. Hey, Thrash, you still my homie. He get crashed for fuck. We got another part of this. We got another clip about.
Yeah, that was paying for enhancements. Hell no.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking for when he said they were going to use Azure servers.
Okay, so when you look at the part where it says at an Investor Relations Day, all right, and then let's see here.
Okay. I see. Hold
you got it. Okay.
No, but that's not a quote.
No, if you there's two. There's
well, you
three
said it was a quote. I'm looking at the quotes. Like that's not a quote.
There's three paragraphs under that, and if you read the
in the quote, he never said Azure servers.
No, there's two.
He said working with Microsoft, but he never said that. When you said you read a quote, you said they were going to use Microsoft Azure servers, and he never said that.
Okay, so hold on. Let me go through the whole article again. All right, at Investor Relations Day, Yoshida talked in great length about how Sony has struggled with their online infrastructure.
That's not a quote.
I know. I'm going through the whole part. Hold on, brother. All right. Of Microsoft Azure makes sense to improve that, as a streaming will be a big part of that. We have been working with streaming services over the last 5 years, and there are various different difficult aspects. The network latency example I could cite, for instance, a typical minimizing latency in the placement of servers. And also there will be encoding process and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let me get to where they talk about Microsoft. So in terms of technology and services, there are various aspects. Now, this is still part of the quote. You see that. So in terms of technology and services, there are various aspects we would like to look into with Microsoft going forward, especially in terms of streaming solutions. We would like to proceed through collaboration.
Okay.
So,
where did they say that they were using Azure servers? Maybe
you're working.
Listen. Maybe they're getting aspects or getting tips. Like you guys are saying, bruh. I'm just saying. You guys, when you read this quote, you said Azure servers. I'm just being real with you.
Hold on, bro. I don't mean to interrupt.
That's why I wanted to read it, cuz because it's like you said Azure servers when you read this quote, and you like
no.
You must have included that. No, you said Azure, so that's why I said. What did you say Azure servers?
Okay, the MOU says Azure servers specifically.
All right.
Right? The MOU says
they never said they were going to use Azure servers, and I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying they never said that they were. I'm saying that I'm thinking they said in collaboration. So what I'm thinking is that they're going to take technology or take advice or take something to help their servers out from Microsoft.
Why would Microsoft hold on?
Hey, yo, this is the after show. I forgot this is the multiplayer podcast. I forgot this shit kept going on about that cell phone shit, right? But did the goddamn deal ever go through?
I don't know.
Yeah, no. What happened was that second video was from Scram Punks, and it continued on to multiplayer podcast the next day after.
Oh, okay. So the second one is
So the one on the very top is a multiplayer podcast, which came a day after the bottom video, which was Scram Punks.
So I wasn't on this show here.
You weren't on the bottom video.
Okay, but I got some after. What is? I got some. I remember I was probably on the Patreon.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah. After this shit went on for about an hour and a half after this show right here. You know what I mean? After this shit, your Thrash is bugging about this shit. But so did the deal go through?
The deal is official, but if you go to the top video and skip to just 50 minutes and 30 seconds, you can go ahead and hear a quote.
Top video?
I know.
Yep. I know. Like 50 minutes and 30 seconds.
50 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yep. And then I'll stop.
This is the word.
Let me say this. I'm finna answer this question too. Everybody keeps asking, what does Azure AI have to do with gaming? It has a lot to do with it because Xbox Live already uses Azure AI. Look up Microsoft Intelligent Delivery System that they just announced last year, and you will see the AI and the machine learning that is built into Xbox Live. Whenever you use Game Pass or download a game, you fuck niggas don't read or research.
That's how. Wait, what are you talking to? Like, I just want to. I'm gonna address the cell phone thing again real quick, right?
Oh, we going back to the cell phone thing?
Yes, we're going back to the
we don't want to talk about my shit, right? How many times did I address my shit?
The cell phone thing is yours. The cell phone thing is not mine. The cell phone thing is definitely yours.
I tried to agree with you, Thrash. You cut me off, so I'm, fuck it. I'm not.
Don't agree with it. We disagree, but at the same time, say what I'm saying.
You think that Microsoft and Sony are joining together to make a phone, right? Is that your theory?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. So right now, both Microsoft and Sony are making money off of every Android and iPhone made. You think they want to make their own cell phone?
Yeah, I think they want to make the whole cell phone network. Yeah.
So they want to make AT&T and Sprint. So they're not competing with iPhone. They're making
no. Listen. Okay, let me. Okay, you see. Let me explain my theory. Like once again, I gotta make sure that you bots know that it's just a theory, and there's a reason behind my theory.
This nigga his theory, bro.
Hey, you want me to say it or not? Like we can't even have it. Like, I usually talk to niggas who know how to have a serious conversation about this.
Okay, hold up. What's up? Before you say the conversation, we keep the lights. Thrash was bugging right. You think he was trolling? He was dead ass about that cell phone thing. Oh, man. Yeah, but the deal did go through.
Yeah.
The deal didn't go through. If you go to the next slide or whatever, they officially confirm it.
Yep.
Okay. So we can. Let me see. Okay. So I guess with this last part of the show, I know Neff, you got a whole last, but Sony says in a relationship with Microsoft depending on the following cloud deal. So are we in agreement that we're going to see day and date on this service? Or?
That is my agreement. I know some people don't really want to bet me on it, but yeah, I think next generation you will see Sony games day and date. I don't know what year, I don't know what month, but it will happen in the next generation. I would assume probably about 3 years in. That's my guess, but I don't think
that far in. But
so you're saying just. And I mean, yeah, it could be 20 years from now.
First party and PS Now day one. Yeah. Once they fully move over to Azure. And what's interesting quote from this is Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella says, first of all, this whole deal was all driven by Sony. He told Fortune they looked at what all their partners and who they can trust. In fact, it turns out even though we've competed, we've also partnered. So this whole deal was driven actually by Sony. They approached Microsoft.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. The Azure cloud server is % cheaper than Amazon servers that they currently use, so it makes sense. Save
but
money.
Doesn't this go against the narrative of they won't go to a competition?
No, it doesn't. You got to think about it. We're talking about moving servers where right now you're using Amazon, and let's say Amazon charge you $10, right? $10 a month. I'm just throwing that out there for an example. Microsoft comes in and say, okay, we'll charge you $1. You telling me you're not going to go? I know there's competition in the gaming, but the gaming has nothing to do with the fucking cloud and servers. So
no, it's all about gaming from this, though.
So yeah, so that's what it's about. Sony uses someone else's servers. Microsoft made it cheaper to come to their servers. They're going to do it, and that's it. In the story, that's just what that is. Sony is in the business to sell hardware and to get more users and to continue dominating gaming. That's not going to change. Microsoft, on the other hand, wants to do other things. Game Pass is their bread and butter. They're basically Microsoft has moved on from the old way of thinking with Xbox. So, and we just need to accept that Xbox is just totally different. Nintendo doing their thing, Sony's going to do their thing, their traditional thing. It is what it is.
Because from the slide right here, it shows they're doing very similar things.
Well, listen, we can look at us the games in the studios they're buying. Listen, I mean, shit, we got 50 million other slides. Supposed to have some fucking games this generation. That shit didn't work out. So I'm just saying.
Hey, look at that slide right there. This is an interesting slide. I can't believe we missed. On owned IP, what picture does it show there, Z?
Owned IP?
The show 19? Is that the show 19? Yeah. And what does it say above it?
Improving competence in gaming as a service revenue.
Oh shit! Didn't the show go multiplayer?
Is it a service? Is it games and stuff for service?
Yeah. Interesting.
It is.
Interesting.
So I'm just listen. At the end of the day, will this shit go day and date? We don't know. Neethles, I think you and Porter Rock. I think you and Porter Rock had a bet.
Right there, Kratos. What does
it
say?
Does it say games day and date?
New entitlement models.
Does it say day and date?
Models. Next gen hardware. Next gen games. Evolved services.
Okay, evolve. Show me day and date, Nethos, and I'll show me day and date, and I'll be on board.
PlayStation experiences that can be seamless, enjoyed independent of time and place, with or without a console.
Show me day and date, and I'll agree wholeheartedly.
Show me the disputes next gen games,
No,
next gen
listen,
hardware.
it's your job. Like you're making the claim,
and you're making a claim it's not happening.
No, I said I'm just asking you to show the proof.
I'm asking
if you put that out there.
No,
you made I think you and Porter Rock made a bet, right? He says it's not.
No,
you said it will.
He make a bet because he doesn't want to take it.
No, you said right. It's going to happen. You couldn't tell him
next
gen. 20 years, in 30 years. You listen. If you're going to pay up on a bet, you can't.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Come on,
I made a bet. The next
if
generation.
You're going to make a bet,
about 7 years until the PS6 is announced and comes out.
Nobody is going to a 7-year bet. Nethos, is that what we doing here?
Are we doing
betting people 7 years in the future? Come on, 7 years in the future.
Xbox Game on PlayStation, Kratos? What's the time frame?
Oh shit! What's the like button? Oh shit!
7 years.
What? Leaving the game industry.
Repeat yourself.
Time frame.
3 years. 3 years.
In 3 years?
3 years. Yes.
In 3 years, they're leaving gaming.
3 years, they're leaving gaming. Hey, we're live.
I'll take
we're live
100.
now.
Yeah. Shit, I'll take 100.
I bet you $20. $20.
Oh, shit. I bet you 7
they'll
rupees.
They'll become a third.
7 pesos, nigga. They out of here in 3 years, niggas.
Yeah, 3 years. Just listen.
Look,
the X Series X is going to get.
People are. We're going to do this because people are tripping on the whole 7-year thing. So you're telling me you're not confident enough to say they just won't do it? Because if you say, "Oh, I want to only do it for 3 years," that shows me you're confident they won't do it before 3 years end. That's what you're telling me.
When you make a bet with somebody, right? There has to be a time limit. There has to be a time. Listen, Nethos,
the time frame is 7 years.
The world can end in fucking 7 years. You bet somebody. Let it be a reasonable time.
Don't, 2 years. I don't fucking care.
Listen, don't just say, "Hey, I'm gonna make a bet with you, but it's gonna be for 30 years. I got 30 years to win this bet."
What happened from
fuck out of here.
What 7 to 30? Huh?
Come on. What are we doing?
I'm gonna say this though. It's business, and they make more money that way. I always say this, right? Basically,
listen, 6% of them. Obviously, only 6% of bots buy games.
Absolutely.
So it is what it is. Why are you?
No, I'm just saying, as games become bigger,
all this powerful hardware, obviously, don't buy the game or support it anyway, or the consoles anyway.
Well, like I said,
they're getting out.
With games becoming more expensive and whatever the case may be, or even exclusives trying to again compete with these dominating, quote unquote, multi-plats. What the fuck? Grand Theft Auto sold 130 goddamn million copies.
130 million.
And they can make it a continuous revenue stream. Make so much money. You know what I mean?
By making a good game,
you know what
and the supporting them, supporting the multiplayer online. That's how you do it.
Okay, well, even a game like Spider-Man, whatever it costs to make, just that and the other, right? First, it's going to sell what it's going to sell, right? But put it in their service. You see, they put it in, and it sells and went up, $1 million. Are we talking about again $15, whatever, reoccurring? I just hope Sony doesn't get crazy with their pricing. And I'm gonna say this again. I always said this, right? We can't control where they put their software. Only thing I can do with Sony and Microsoft is hold their feet to the fire by making good games. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
I told motherfuckers before, them putting baseball on other platforms, nothing to do with it. Is to make more money. To make more money. They don't even got interested. It's always about money. We got a few bills here. My man Chubby Big Toe with the fuck shit. He said, "GRG for life." I got that shit tatted on my lower back. Keep it foxy. I ain't kidding, motherfuckers. Good show. The cheek clapper. Pause. Jesus. He said, Jay does be like, "Yeah, but how does it change anything?" After getting okie doke. You know what I mean? And my man back, the cheek clapper said, "Y'all get time next show. Look up how Microsoft is trying to make gaming a derogatory term. There's a difference between people who play games and gamers." I don't even think about that. That's above my pay grade, big fella. I got a 3rd grade education. Howdy, hoo.
Well, speaking of directions, though, as we know, Jim Ryan pushed the PS Now servers by getting these games in there, or at least it was part of his game plan as his regime. And he got a huge promotion effective June 1st, so literally next month. Now, do you think they're going to slow down or speed up on the things he was doing?
What was he doing?
Oh,
he was ahead of Sony, and now he's getting a huge promotion to vice president of all of Sony. Oh, sorry, he was head of PlayStation. Now he's vice president of Sony.
Well, seeing as PlayStation is Sony, it is the breadwinner. It is the only thing that's keeping the lights on. That would just make sense. I think that's just going to give him more control of other avenues. With this, I think we'll probably see music or movies and stuff be integrated in the games. I think they're gonna, from what I hear, a lot of the divisions were fragmented, and now just bring them umbrella. So, for example, we may see more IP.
Shit.
Yeah, of course, because they want to make money with it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But because Sony make movies, right? They own movie studios. So
all the TV shit.
Yeah, I actually see, maybe, the next Marvel game, whatever kind of comic game. I see that them being able to leverage that. You got Venom, right? I see them being able to leverage that. I see the music, the soundtracks, and others being able to leverage that. It's just go across the. I mean, it is what it is. PlayStation is Sony.
I don't know. With a huge promotion and him pushing, putting exclusives and the service, I think it just makes it more likely that they're going to do day and date. And he was a proponent.
We'll see, man. Go take up some bets and see if you can. We'll see. It may take you 7 years. It may take you 7 years, but you may get there, Nathan.
Shit.
But listen, before we get the hell out of here, I just want to say this again. Shout out to each and every last one of you guys that swing by. Just start hitting the like button. Hit the like button and rock out with the shows. I got finally my dog shit Twitch stream is finally getting off the goddamn ground. I'm gonna say this again. They're doing a huge giveaway. Oh, shout out to my motherfucking brother, man, Max City. I see you in the chat, bro. I can see the chat now. My motherfucking bro, Outlaw. Shout out to you too, bro. Doing a huge PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. Giving away 3 consoles, next generation consoles. And to enter that, I'm gonna say this. A lot of you guys may not know. To enter that, all you have to do, I'm gonna get my Nightbot shit up and active. All you got to do is 2 things, 3 things rather. You know what I mean? Shit was wild as hell on Twitch last night. To do is like a lot of you guys have Amazon Prime. Like a lot of you guys don't have a Twitch account. Make one is free. You know what I mean? All you got to do is subscribe to the Twitch account. It's free with Amazon Prime. I think it's like $2 or $3 without it. Screenshot that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me and Liberal Gamer on Twitter to enter the giveaway. But he's right now. He does weekly giveaways. He has a gamer club, cash prizes where we get the most achievements, $100. We're gonna be doing co-op Saturday and Sunday playing. I'm being in again, still playing a bunch of multiplayer games with you guys. Shout out to him, like I said, Liberal Gamer. Like I said, here's the link right here. You guys subscribe to my Twitch. Screenshot it. You know what I mean? Follow. We over there, bitch, cutting up, man. Here's my man, Infamous Liberal Gamer. Follow him on Twitter to enter. Right now, he's giving away some Astro 850s and a Nintendo Switch. You can keep that dog shit. The Switch with Mario Kart 8 and some other goddamn Mario games, and the 120 gigabyte memory card. You know what I mean? For those of you that that live alternative lifestyle that's into the Switch, there you go. This is his. What do you call that? That's his Twitter right there. But I'm going back on Twitch. I'll be there playing Generation Zero. I know if you gotta go to work, either that or 2K. Yo, Generation Zero, 4 people co-op. I think today's the last day. It's $17 goddamn dollars. $17 goddamn dollars. That game is fire. Hey, Matt City, you gotta fuck with it, bro. That shit's you gotta get the Treasure Island version. I think the Treasure Island's the DLC, but it comes with the whole game. It's $17 fucking dollars. We streamed that shit for 8 hours yesterday. I had a fucking blast, man. I'm going. Listen, I'm about to just walk my dog. Literally, I'm gonna walk my dog. I'm going on Twitch in about 2 seconds. Literally, I'll be over there popping more shit, fucking with Parker. I know they're in the other Discord right now, man. But yeah, hold on. Let me drop the link. You don't have it.
They relate to each other. What's Team Parker going to do?
Oh, my man Yoda, one of my best players. Yoda think gonna roll with him. You know what I mean? And they got the NBA 2K tournament for the winner get $1,000. Is single round eliminations. Again, sponsored by Liberal Gamer. Single round elimination. The finals is the best out of 3. And, the winner get $1,000. They can split it up however. Shout out to AP. But here go the link to my Twitch. I'll be in if you guys want to come in and talk to me. My Discord be open. Come talk some shit, play some games. Just give me like 5 minutes. Little I'm just gonna walk my dogs, and make it happen. Give me some coffee, man. It's your boy next December 20. Shout out to all you guys. Enjoyed the show. Hit the like button, man. Hit the motherfucker. We only got 149 likes. To the 400 people here, I got 149 likes. Come on, man. Must I call the cops or somebody online to get my likes up? Must I call the goddamn police? What's up, Stop Sick Doc? You missed the show? Yeah, you missed the show. Goddamn it, Stop Sick Doc. Hey, Stop Sick Doc, you got Amazon Prime too. Fuck nigga, into the giveaway, but subscribe to the channel. Rob your black ass. But yeah, shout out my boy Zim funny. Hey Zim, I need some more videos, Zim. And also too, we might be bringing back Expand Your Mind either Monday or Tuesday, man. If I can hustle up $30, I can pay the Reverend. But we got some interesting topics about the different dimensions, the UFOs. I got a bunch of shit I want to talk about. But yeah, hit the like button, man. Please. We're going live on Twitch right now. Here's the link. God bless America. What? That's fire. I said, damn, post coon chip activated. Coon chip